Heyo, how's it going? Just a little update on everything, I guess. I wanted to kind of talk about something a little bit different because sometimes we do have times when we need to be slower in our lives. We don't always have the ability to work out. Some people just can't. They have, heart conditions or physical disabilities that make it really difficult. And so I wanted to talk about other ways that you can maintain your fitness without working out. One thing that I really like to do is self massage. And I have actually an issue with that because I have ADHD. I have a lot of different sensitivities and stuff. One of them being I don't like to be touched by strangers. I don't even like brushing up against them and strangers. I will sit there and weave and dodge through a crowd to just avoid being touched. So obviously, getting naked on a table and having a stranger touch my body is just completely out of the question. I have trouble going to doctor exams. I have trouble even going to a chiropractor exam, and that's with all your clothes on. My mother was a licensed massage therapist, and I couldn't let her massage me. So I know when it comes to massage, that's going to be all me. I can get into the chiropractor, I can force myself into doctor visits, but that massage appointment's never going to happen. So I just wanted to show you some little tools and stuff that I use at home that help me. I start off, this is probably my easiest one. It's just a simple dry brushing. This is really good for releasing and opening up your fascia, and you just want to kind of brush it gently on your skin in repeated strokes towards your heart in general. You can kind of gently up on your neck, but I try to, you don't really do that on your face and stuff. Use like salt scrubs or whatever if you want to exfoliate there. But just kind of like under your clothes, of course, do a little dry brushing. I also just kind of do some massage, but I've learned that when I try to sit there and like really hammer out a spot, I'm not really getting the right spot. So what I try to do is just kind of like strokes and stuff like that on muscles. I'll do some trigger point work, and that's basically where you feel like one muscle that's really tight, and you just kind of like rest and press on it, give it a nice little stretch while you kind of breathe, and kind of you can rock your fingers back and forth on it gently, of course, until that releases. You can actually feel it come out from under you. But another thing that I recently picked back up on are my yoga blocks, and I got these on Amazon. They weren't too expensive. I went ahead and got real cork blocks. For me, it's a big difference between the foam and the cork. These are just going to be a lot more solid and firm. So for me, I can actually work into like tight spots a lot better if I use the yoga blocks. Obviously, it comes in twos. A lot of people still use four. And I've noticed that what I do a lot is I'll make this T formation, and I'll run my spine down this part, and I like kind of hang my head over this with the shoulders there. And I've noticed that if I do a lot of arm extension kind of like workouts, it's been really helping me with my neck and my shoulder mobility. Now, when you've got that upper body and it is getting weak from curvatures, from being pulled forward, or injuries, in my case, I've got both, that can actually sap your energy. And you won't even realize it, but because of that lowered energy, you won't be burning as many calories that day. You just won't be as excited about doing anything. And that little tiny drain can turn into not only being not able to keep up with your regular work. With me, I do irrigation, so it's just very physical. But desk work is just as hard on your back if you're not maintaining proper alignment. You're going to notice that your exercises, when you do work out, are not as effective, that you're getting more drained and tired and sore from your workouts. You're going to notice more injuries from your workouts. So I think that this is just as important to have, is that body alignment. Even if you aren't working out, if you're working on that kind of body flow and you're getting your muscles right, you're getting your posture in line, you are working out. You are actually helping improve your body mechanics enough that you will burn more calories. Your muscles will gain better structure. And even without working out, you are definitely getting in better shape. And so I really think that we need to kind of discuss that more, because so many people just think, oh, I just need to do more push-ups, I need to do more sit-ups, I need to do more jogging and stuff like that. And then they just kind of run into a wall of burnout and injuries, when a lot of times when it comes to health, we need to understand that when it comes to weight, it is mostly dietary. And when it comes to fitness, if we aren't in proper alignment, we are not getting anywhere at all. And it's actually hurting us more than it's helping us. So, just a little PSA on making sure we don't skip that part of our body care routines. And I've been working really hard on this. I'm trying to see if I can reverse some of the neck damage for some accidents that I was in. With these workouts and stuff. I'll get more into it if they work, but so far I've noticed some vast improvement from just the couple. I've been doing it, I guess, for about 2 weeks with the body massage, and then the blocks, those just showed up a couple days ago, so I just barely got into my little arm workouts with the blocks. I highly, highly recommend those. I'm definitely also still looking into the yoga videos, and I think I did find one that they sell a program, but they also have a bunch of free videos on YouTube that I just haven't had a chance to get to and review yet. So as soon as I get into that, that'll be fine. But in the meantime, I'm focusing on my alignment and releasing my muscles, making sure that everything is the right way. It's really helping with my pain management. It's really helping with my energy. And I know that it's actually helping keep my body healthy. So cheers to that, guys.